Hello, and welcome to Pit Plains. Today we're heading up to Pittsburgh. We are currently down here in Charlotte, and in the A32nx. Anyway, it's time to turn on our airplane right here. And then the airplane is coming to life. Let's also get that ground or the external power on. It's on now. And now our airplane is coming on. I am now aligning okay. Having some technical difficulties currently. I apologize. Moment. Yeah, I'm just having some technical issues, so let me it'll only take a second. Okay, awesome. Okay, it's okay. Hello, I was having issues. It wasn't, I don't think that the screen changed over. I have it fixed. Okay, anyway, hello, and hello, and welcome to Pit Plains. Today we are currently in Charlotte, heading up to Pittsburgh. Flight time today is 1 hour and 3 minutes. It's a quick hop. And I think it's time to get started. So up here in the flight deck, I have turned on the external power and the batteries. I've also aligned the IRS, so everything here is up. I do have to head down to the FMC here. So let's head into the init page. We are currently on the ground in Charlotte. So, and we are heading up to Pittsburgh. Happy it's on there. Now, oh wait, oh. Okay, it's in there. And I'll just put in all of the information here, and then hit the IRS to line, and it has. So now it'll take just a couple. It'll take 4 minutes, and then it'll line it's tough. Now we are American Airlines flight 5494. So we'll put that in. Okay, awesome, that is perfect. Next, I will head into our flight plan page. This is where a ton of the work has to happen. Okay, so let's head into here and let's put in our waypoint. This one, and then we'll let that. Okay, and now this whole process has to be repeated. It is so what is happening here is I'm telling the airplane kind of what to do, and the flight plan, and that is currently what is happening. Okay, so after here we are heading to I am horrible at this there. FILDS. Perfect. We'll put that in there. And so yeah, this yeah, I mean it takes some typing here. So I have my paper here. This helps me with yeah, so like if I'm like looking like that, that's my explanation. I can even see what I'm typing. Okay. ILLSA. Perfect. Okay, it's in there. We'll put that in there, and then after here, we're heading up to EWESS. And after here, we are heading up RICCS. Okay. And then after here, after Rex, we're heading up to actually an inner section here, IHD. Perfect. Oh wait, there are duplicates here, so let me make sure I'm happy with how it's. There we go. It's actually not strange. Okay. We're just gonna hope that is okay. Yep, it's okay. It looks like it's okay. After that, let's type in. Oh, it looks like it actually didn't pick that up. I'm gonna try it again. So it's IHD. top one here. I guess that was our only choice, but that's, yeah, I'm pretty confident with that. Okay, so let's type in from here. Okay, let's put that in. And yeah, it's just kind of this S-O over and over. And then our final waypoint, S-T-I-L-R. And that's it. That is it. So, let me just check this. Our light plan here is actually, like, it doesn't have any gaps in it. I'm happy about this. This here is how this here is exactly how it should look. So I'm quite happy. Okay, just brightening up all of the screens. Okay, awesome. Okay. Let me head up here, just put some outside lights on. Okay, that's all on, and then turn on the iPad Pro. Okay, so there is a little weather on our way out, so I'll just have to deal. You know, it could just be a little bit bumpy. And I haven't gotten it able to actually put in my flight plan on the iPad here. Hope I can figure that out. I think it's actually almost time to head out of here. Here's just some important tests here. Oh, whoops. That is strange. I've actually had this happen though. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Okay. It's time to push back now. So let's do that. I'm calling the tug here. And okay. Time to turn our parking brake off. And okay. Wait. I don't know what's happening. Let's just wait. Actually, one moment. I actually messed up a little bit. I have to turn my APU on.
Charlotte Airport information, Whiskey 1900 Zulu. Wind 26810.
That's odd. I didn't.
Visibility 10.
Oh, actually, I do.
Condition clear.
So I am
Tree 4.
not flying
Altimeter tree
with
0.12.
the air traffic control, just because I just don't really like it that much, honestly. Yeah, I think my ground power's on, so next let's just keep pushing back. Oh no.
Charlotte Airport information X-ray 1900 Zulu.
Oh no.
Visibility 10. Sky condition clear. Temperature tree 4.
I think that I messed up. Okay, here we go. We'll just let this happen again. It isn't a big deal. Yeah, I'm kind of new to the air bus here. That's all. Okay, let's keep pushing back. Make sure everything up here is okay, and it is. One thing I do want to do here. Perfect. Okay. Okay, yep, our engine 1 is on. Let's turn engine 2 on, and here it goes. Goes. Okay, let's head up here. It is it's starting up. Perfect. It's time here to check all our controls, or our control surfaces now. So ailerons. Just a little bit. There we go. Ailerons right there. And then let's head to our elevator. Up and down. Rudder. Okay. And let's just test everything out here and put our flaps to the position 1. Perfect. Now, how is the audio and all that? Is it easy to hear me, or? Let me also turn on the taxis. There we go. I think that's it. Oh yeah, let's also turn off the AP as well. Just one second, please. Okay, anyway. Okay, perfect. So next up, it is time to start our taxi. So, to start that, let's turn off our parking brake. And start our turn out of the ramp area. Now let's turn towards the attack, or the run way that we are taking off out of. And as we taxi, there isn't too much happening, so let's just continue on with this. I know there's not much to talk about here. Okay, let's just quickly Actually, everything's okay. I'm just gonna make sure that my actually I'm crossing the runway here, so I'll make sure that my strobe lights are on. We'll turn these on too. That can stay off. And let's actually turn that to take off too. It's almost time to take off. So whoa. I messed up. I guess fine actually. Oh no. Okay. It's time to take off, so I will tell the cabin to take off, or that taking off is happening. And yeah, it's time to take off. Okay. Okay, so I will be lining up with the center line here. So I'm taking off out of 2, 3. So I'm taking off pretty close just to the west. Okay, and let's apply our throttle. Our engines are screaming. We're at 100. 120. 130. Oh, what is that on the runway? And take off. There we go. And positive rate. Well, let's put the gear up. And now let's turn. Perfect. Okay, let's now put our flaps up. Okay, that's up. Perfect. Okay, so as we turn to the well, pretty close to the north. I'll turn on. Actually, I think I'll hand fly the airplane for just a little longer than I typically do. Just because, why not, really? I don't know. It's kind of boring just to always have it on autopilot. Okay. And now level off this turn. And I think I'll just put my altitude here that I have up to my cruise. 34,000 feet. Perfect. Okay. At this point, it's just a pretty easy climb. Really isn't that much to talk about here. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It's, almost completely sunny out. It's ideal, which is always a, enjoyable, thing in aviation. Anyway, I think it's about time to put on our autopilot here. So we'll put that at 250 knots. There we are. And we'll make that. What is happening here? Whoa! Yeah, I hope that thing turns off. Let me, work on that. I think it's... Oh, this is really bad. I'm not this bad at flying, I promise. Oh, no. Okay, let me try this again. Okay. There we go. Now we'll put that up to 2,200 feet per minute. And now make sure that the auto throttle is trying to have us maintain 250 knots. Oh, let's also make sure that that's trying to maintain our nav there, which I believe it is. Yes, it is. It definitely is. It's awesome. Yep, and it is keeping us at 250 knots. Perfect. Now I think... Yes, it is. Yeah, that was quite deep there, definitely. A little bit more than I would have wanted. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful. I think that wing flex looks so good. And as I say that the wings stop flexing, of course. Maybe they are a little bit, but not as much as I like as before I said anything, of course. And let's head back up to the cockpit here. Perfect. Okay. Okay, it's at 10,000 feet. Let's turn off a couple lights here. Oh wait, we keep those on. Beacon light on. Okay, everything's perfect now. Now let's work on taking our speed up to 280. That's typically how quickly I climb. Probably a little bit slower than others. Let's check what my FMC is having us do. I'm still pretty, I'm trying to fly this just like the 737, and it's a completely different airplane. Everything is completely different about it. Anyway, let's check up here in my fly pad here. There we are, and so Charlotte is saying it's right over there. I guess it's pretty much like behind us. Or I guess below us, I meant. Perfect, okay. I'm pretty happy at our speed here and at 2,200 feet per minute. Perfect, perfect. Now let me check. There's our wing view. Looks, I don't know, this looks average for a wing view, I guess, but it looks nice with the scenery, I guess, right? I think there's also some other ones here. Yep, like this one, which is like over the wing. I honestly, if I could choose a spot, I definitely wouldn't choose here, because then I couldn't, I don't know, it's just too, like, the view is too obstructed. That's all. I would probably choose here. I'd choose here. I would not choose here. I'd choose here, of course. I mean, just look at this. This is great. It's a quiet airplane, too. It's the A320 Neo, though, so that's to be expected. It's a very quiet airplane. I haven't actually ever flown on one. It's just not very common here in Pittsburgh. I think the only two airlines that actually operate it are Spirit and Frontier. And I mean, of course, that's only occasionally. It doesn't happen that often. But I've, of course, I've seen quite a view of these Airbuses. I have flown on an A320 and I enjoyed it. It had like the, oh my gosh, I don't know what like the engines are, but like the engines on the A320 that kind of just appear a little bit more outdated. Here, let me just real quick do a search. We'll just let that load. I apologize. We should have a little bit of tailwind, but it's not really helping us much. I can't, for some reason, get that to... Oh yeah, so JetBlue does have A320 ones, and I believe they are taking, or they have taken delivery of the A320 XLR, and they're about to fly it across the Atlantic over to London out of JFK, and that's, I mean, it isn't a big airplane at all, so, I mean, of course it can handle something like a transatlantic like that, because that's kind of how it's kind of what it's built for. So we're almost here at 23,000 feet. Our climb has gotten maybe a little bit slower. See if we can, like, our rate of climb is what I'm saying. It's gotten a little slower. Make sure. Strange, I'm actually controlling that. I don't think. There, okay, now it's on auto throttle, definitely. So it should be heading down. Yes, it is. Good, okay. Anyway, let's head back into other views here. Like this one. I think that the sounds of this add-on airplane is incredible, and it's free, of course, too. It's fantastic. I know. Fly By Wire. I believe they do have plans to build what am I trying to say here? I'm sorry. To add an A380, and it's all free, and I think that will just be incredible. I actually did have issues with this plane. It was crashed, this airplane here made the whole sim crash, and that of course made me very annoyed. So I had to uninstall and reinstall the whole simulator. That was annoying. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm trying to think if there's anything we can do. Not much, but I think I'll turn off the seat belts. There, now the passengers will be happy. We're actually keeping a pretty decent ground speed here at about 430 miles per hour. That translates to quick math, 490 miles per hour? Alright, I'm sorry, I think I said 430, it's 430 knots. So I think we're about a little under, probably actually around 500 miles per hour, which isn't bad. Yeah, I hate when I have issues like that. I have had to uninstall and reinstall this sim probably 5 times for just issues I've had with it. So annoying. So, I need to ask, once we hit cruising altitude, our options here are I could either stay in the sim here, and I can just kind of keep the scenery here and kind of keep, because I mean it is pretty, just kind of keep it just in here, or I can open up another game, like maybe Fortnite, I don't know, or I could open up another flight sim. I have this sim called Flight Sim World, and it was actually it ended up kind of failing, and they discontinued it, but I got it on a as I got a key to play it. So if you'd like to see a failed flight simulator, then please just tell me in the comments, or if you'd like to see Fortnite, maybe, I don't know, or just this day in here and just enjoy the peaceful cruising altitude. It is the viewer's choice here. Anyway, let's just check on our map here. We're now significantly out of Charlotte. Actually, so I think right now we are over Virginia. Yes, we definitely are. Sorry, I had a really dumb moment. So, choices here. Wait, what did I mean? Your choices. What am I saying? Sorry, I spent a lot of time. No, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so I think what'll happen is we will cruise over the beautiful state of Western Virginia. Okay, I feel like you're okay with anything. I don't really care. I'm just trying to ask because I don't know exactly how is or like the most entertaining thing is what I'm trying to look for. I'm trying to keep this stream entertaining and exciting. It's awkward though because it's a hop. I mean, I'll probably have like 15 minutes or something at my cruising altitude. So if you're okay with it, I might just stay in here. Yes, but like I don't care. Now, if the flight was closer to an hour and a half and it wasn't really and it wasn't just over an hour, I'd probably head out and keep it more entertaining. Wow, look at that. That is so beautiful. I think the scenery in MSFS2020 is just amazing. I actually think so. There are 3 variants of this. The standard deluxe and premium deluxe. I would honestly choose the standard. I have the premium, and like it's cool to have it, you know what I mean, but I don't think the value is double. I really don't. I honestly think that the standard, I mean, it has almost everything that the premium has. It just doesn't have as many airplanes and HD airports, or connected airports. So, you know, I think that all are worth it though, because this sim is just amazing. I'm enjoying it a lot. I would say though, probably the standard is just the best value. Anyway, as we cruise along, it's not really that much happening here. I'll just head into cool views here. So here's our engine view. Of course, it's pretty, all that kind of stuff. It's quiet. I mean, I don't know if like the actual airplane is this quiet, but just, wow. It's peace. It's peace. Full though, really is. So, the airline that operates this flight is American Airlines. It's operated on their, actually, it changes a lot. I peeked at it, and it now is the CRJ 700, I believe, but it used to be the Airbus A319. I don't think the A320 ever, was operated on this. which is strange, but I guess I get it. It's all it is meant for is a connector flight. So it's to take people in Pittsburgh to a hub of American Airlines, in this case Charlotte, and then they'll connect them to tons of other cities, of course. I don't know, I really don't. I think the hub and spoke model isn't that great. I enjoy direct flight, of course, it's just easier. I would say the best airline that does that is, well, out of Pittsburgh at least, is definitely Southwest. They actually go to quite a bit of cities. And yes, it's kind of to their hubs, but they also choose smaller airports too. Actually quite a quick cruising altitude here. Probably going an estimate, trying to think about this real quick, about 530 miles per hour, which actually isn't bad at all. I'm actually very happy with that. Okay, here we go. I'm having issues. See, I'm trying to actually view this screen just as a standard video here. Very not getting any internet, so I might have to head on my. Sorry, technical difficulties. Yeah, that happens though. Make sure that, yep, we are just cruising here. So I need to figure out how I had the top of T10 here. So let me. So what you could probably do is until waypoint EWESS. Echo Whiskey Echo Sierra Sierra. Hey, I got it. So right there, once we hit that, it's 190, or I'm sorry, as of now we are 197 nautical miles out. At probably about 150 nautical miles out, I'll probably start painting. So that's typically how I fly. I probably should sometimes calculate my approaches, like put my approaches more closely, but like honestly, I I don't know. This is supposed to be a hobby, like an easy hobby. Well, okay, it's an easy hobby, but it's supposed to be just a hobby that I can chill to. So, cause I don't know. I just think there's a point that it isn't fun anymore, and I don't really want it to hit that point. So, like, of course, I enjoy the realism. I mean, that's actually the only purpose of this add-on, because this here is just an enhancement of the default Airbus A32nx. Or no, I'm sorry, the default Airbus A320 Neo, and it's a lot better. I know an add-on that's expected is the Phoenix MA320 current engine option. I don't know about that. I mean, have to be pretty cheap. I mean, I get that it's like ultra realistic, but to pay a ton of money to pay for an airplane that I kind of have in this already, I don't know if I'd really do that. You know what I mean? Like, there's a point that really isn't worth it. But like, if it's cheap, and I think they advertise it'll be at a consumer friendly cost, but add-on airplanes are not cheap at all, so we'll see what that really means. Hoping that means like $20, but I doubt it. I bet they're gonna charge like twice or 3 times that, and if it's that cost, I'm probably not gonna buy it, honestly. Okay, we're just, well, there's not really much to say right now. We're just kind of cruising along. I think it's about, we actually aren't too far off from RT. That's already, this is just a quick hop, which, I don't know, I think that those flights end up being the most fun in the end, just because it isn't like hours of cruising, but also I think they're not as satisfying, because look, it isn't like, oh yes, I just did an 8-hour flight and it was really long. But I guess a nice thing in a flight simulator is that if I have it on autopilot like how it is now, I can just kind of eat dinner or something and just kind of like let this chill out. Probably not, like, I mean, I have a lot of flight do that though. I think most of them probably do. Any questions at all? Anybody? I think I have this on like low lights. See, but like I still think it has a massive, like it's probably over 10 seconds though. So you know what I mean. And I don't think that's too small of a latency at all, in my opinion. I don't know if you agree. But like I understand that there's a lot of tech that has to happen, you know, for just every live stream. It's actually pretty impressive. So as we continue on here towards Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh. I don't think it's really anything a whole ton happening, but of course, at that point that we hit our top of D, then I'll have X, or I'll have more items to talk about. Oh, there we go. Okay, well, yeah, I think that I'll just kind of have just some general music and just kind of just let this chill here, okay? Sorry. Okay, so it is actually time, actually a little bit past time to be completely honest with you, to start our descent here in beautiful Pittsburgh. So let's do that. We'll descend at a rate of 1,400 feet per minute. Autopilot will listen. Okay, there it goes. Yep, there it goes. Awesome. And also let me put this altitude to probably just our final approach altitude. Perfect. Okay. Awesome. So as we start our D here, let me actually keep that speed at probably 280 as well. I like keeping it there. It's just, I don't know why I always do that, but I like always have. It's just a habit thing. I don't know why I always do that though. But of course, I'm expecting a pretty approach because I think that we downtown Pittsburgh, so that, of course, is just a pretty approach to have. I've had it occasionally, although I'm not lucky enough to have it often, which is kind of sad, but I guess it just adds to how special it is. And if I have it, it's always on like cloudy days that I really can't even see it, of course. There we go. So it actually is a very indirect approach, but it should be very pretty. Yeah, because I'll be actually approaching kind of, I'll probably have some right here and then approach like that. So yeah, it'll be a great view of downtown, which is always enjoyable. So yeah, it isn't too, is our auto, or I guess our auto throttle, okay, it isn't like 280 that I have it at, it's only more 290, very strange, just get that. Looks like, yes, it is actually. Yes. Do right now. Just kind of, well, I guess we can just keep talking about add-ons that are coming out on MSFS2020. I think I'm hoping that is actually at an okay price, because those add-ons can get expensive. I mean, upwards of $100 for, and I don't know, that's just not, that's way too expensive for me. Like, I understand that they're high quality, but still way too expensive, you know what I mean? And like, I've purchased, like, don't get me started on the Jardy design Airbus A320. I bought it for like $50, and it's a mess. It really isn't good at all. Like, I can't like change it between like auto speed that it has it maintain like the speed I have here, and the manage like here. So That's always really annoying. So yeah, here's okay, yeah, so here is our position here. So I think what our approach will be is we'll approach pretty close to the Appalachian mountains over here, which are right there. And then we'll head into the approach, heading to the west. So it's a kind of odd approach, actually. It's a little weird. We're about 23,000. We're a little higher than I'd like to be, ideally. Which is, I like always do that, to be completely honest. I don't know why. It's actually slow. It's down here. I'm putting it down to 200 and 70 knots. Oh, hi. It's Hara. Happy that you could join us here. So here is an update. We're heading into Pittsburgh. We're approaching, actually, a quite odd approach. We're actually heading to the east. Well, it's, I mean, of course, it's mostly north and a little bit east. So we're heading to the northeast, and then we'll be turning to the west and approaching Pittsburgh International. Unfortunately, though, and I don't know what they were thinking, this airplane, this stimulator doesn't have any built-in replay, so I can't check on how smooth my landing is, so I'll need the audience to judge that. Let's just head to a wing view here. So I just have to ask, how is the audio? How is the video here? For those of you who don't know, I just got a new mic and webcam. I didn't actually have any kind of webcam, and now I actually have one. So hello. Yeah, if I could just have your honest opinion, I'd appreciate that. Anyway, I might actually turn this down a little bit more. I'm a little worried about us being a little too high on approach, which, again, I always do. I don't know why, but I always do. But we still actually have a pretty good distance. We almost have 50 nautical miles. And basically, all of that is just approach, which is a little annoying, of course, because like it's kind of an not unnecessary distance, which is always a little annoying. I even think now we might be a little bit too high up, but we'll see. I don't think that'll be a problem if I do a little bit of a quicker weather here is actually pretty decent heading in. Okay, so you're saying that the audio here is a little quiet. Let me try putting this a little bit closer. Okay, let me try this. Hopefully this is a little better. Is this any better though? Okay, so I'll have to adjust that. Yeah, I'm happy that you that I have my the honest back here. I'll probably just adjust that for the next stream, if that's okay. It's a little awkward to just like adjust it as this is happening. But yeah, I'll update the audio and make sure it's a little bit it's ideal for the next stream. You always have to change the maybe I'm a little too quiet. Let me I don't know. I'll try to help everything here get just a little bit louder. Okay, here, let me try it. So how is it now? Okay, I'll try it right here. I think that this will, I hope this will help. Yeah, so we're still a full 30 nautical 30 nautical miles out. That's still a while, so we're just gonna hope that like we can be low enough to not have to do any kind of odd like turns on approach or anything like that. Okay, awesome. I'm hearing that it's a lot better now. I'm very happy to hear that. Yeah, I've peeked at my old streams. I had the toner T triple 7 microphone. Yeah, I have it right here. And it's like this thing. It was horrible. Like, please don't purchase this. It was absolutely like, it was quiet. It was the sound quality. And I'm not joking here. Sounded like I was talking underwater. It was ridiculous. Please don't buy it. I promise. It isn't worth it at all. It really isn't, honestly. And this mic here actually didn't end up being that much more expensive, and it's so much better. So yeah, we're actually still very concerningly high up. But here's downtown Pittsburgh right here, and there's our airport. So we might need to do a little bit of turns. I'm quite sorry for that. I accidentally cruised for just a little bit too long. So yeah, I might do a turn because we're still above 10,000 feet. Really great. Not that happy about that. I'm just happy that the audio I've improved here a little bit. That makes me very happy. So here's what I think I'll do. We're still a little too high up, so what I might do is just do a, might just turn a general 360. I know it's not very professional or anything like that. I really don't have a choice though. It's probably the best course of action. So let's turn to the east. Oh wait, and I don't think I turned my seat belts on. That's a mistake. Whoops. Okay. I guess as we approach, I think there's actually that much to do right now. We're just gonna have to keep very close eye on our speed. Actually, I'm gonna turn that down a bit too. 220 knots. Let's be really. I don't want that speed anywhere above 250 knots, because it's really bad if it's anywhere like. Or I guess if it's above that under 10,000 feet. That's like a massive FAA requirement. I start turning again. Right now at about 8,000 feet. Let's be approaching about 2,000 feet. Below that though. So we'll just let this. We're not very high up anymore though. Okay, so as we turn back towards the east, or no, sorry, towards the west. Yeah, I'm much happier at this altitude. So we're just going to that right there, heading to 2, 3, 4 is best. There's the outside of our plane. Yeah, I'm much happier at this altitude. Actually, I'm even going to put this up 1,000 feet here. This is great. What we're going to do, we're actually, let me just get my, there it goes, much better. Okay, so I was a little disoriented. We actually are approaching, I thought we were, north of the airport a little bit more than we were. I'm actually pretty happy with our heading. Here's our airport actually. So I'm gonna turn this a little bit more, but I'm pretty happy with this, yeah. So of course I have to ask, any predictions on the smoothness of my landing here? I have to have those very important predictions. Any ideas? Any predictions here? Okay, yes, so it actually doesn't have any kind of star ratings, so I actually have to have you rate it here today. Yeah, so I'm just asking the predictions of how smooth you'll think it'll be. I mean, it's a little harder to tell because I don't have any kind of replay, but I think that we can hope that I just hope that I can tell and that you can tell how smooth this is. I actually might turn my autopilot off here. We're still a ways out yet, or at least we can at least put it like a notch of. You know what, let me get a little slower. I don't know, I'm indecisive. There is Pittsburgh International ahead of us. Perfect. Okay, so at about 12 nautical miles, we should be at about 3,700. So let me actually, or I'm at, sorry, 4,700. So let me get down to there. That'll make me on a perfect glide slope, which is ideal. And you know what, at this point I am going to turn off the autopilot. We're basically 12 nautical miles away. And that like, alert sound was that autopilot that was turning off. And at this point, it's maybe a little early for that. I'm going to wait on that a little bit. I'm just talking about the landing gear. So there is the point. It is definitely a very pretty approach. Okay, that is annoying. I'm just gonna put that. Perfect. Okay. Okay. So, any questions at all? Anything? Any questions about an approach or this landing that you have? Any questions at all? Ask me. Or I guess at least try to answer. Okay, it's probably time now. Oh, we're might be a little fast. Okay, no, we're fine. It's time for our landing gear to go out, and there it goes. Let me also, I'm a little late on this. Again, a little bit rusty with the Airbus. Let's just get our lighting how we need to have it, and it's perfect. Okay, we're actually on a pretty good approach here. It's a little bit higher than I'd like, so we're gonna try. We're seeing all whites, which isn't ideal. So what we're going to try to do is get those pappy lights to tell us two greens, or not two greens. What am I saying? Two reds and two whites. That is a perfect glide slope. Right now, a little bit above that. We're at all four of them are whites, but honestly, I don't think we're too far off. I just like to get that exactly on. I'd feel a lot better. Oh. That's odd. I feel like it shouldn't be. I feel actually pretty on point here, but I guess it's not. I mean, I can't argue with the. Mm,
1,000.
okay, there we go. It's perfect. Yeah, he just. Okay, so I'm seeing a pretty decent.
1,000.
Maybe we're still a little bit high, but it's very. It's pretty close. But I'd like to see 2 of each still, especially on short vinyl. Let me actually get a little closer to that.
500.
Okay, there it is. And 2 of each. Let's just try
500.
maintaining this.
500. 500.
Wow.
400. 400. 300. 200.
Continue.
200. 100. 100. 50. 40. 30.
We might be heading around here. We're floating
20.
really, really bad.
10. 5.
Nope, we didn't have to, which I'm very happy about. Oh, I forgot to set. Oh no! I'm very rusty at the air buzz, so why did I choose this point? Okay. And we'll probably turn off this one here. I think we'll be fine. Yep, we are. And here we are in Pittsburgh. So it's actually a pretty quick taxi. So that's really nice because of the American Airlines. The American Airlines gates are like just, I believe over. Oh no, go over here. Pretty. Wait, no, I took a wrong turn. I think American is why am I not? There we go. We're just gonna. I think American's actually over on this area here. So, I have to ask, how would you rate that by ending? You always have to ask that, right? So, it was either like super hard, okay, or like, or I guess okay / acceptable, good or great. I do think that the Microsoft flight simulators airport here of Pittsburgh doesn't look that great. I think the auto-generated like, what am I trying to say? Like their general aviation airports are actually pretty good, but their international airports aren't the greatest. That's just my opinion. But the handcrafted airports are actually quite high quality. On my next stream, I'm hoping to fly either in and out or in or out of a handcrafted airport, just so you can see the difference. And I know I do have to turn on my APU to turn off the engines. It's important that the aircraft always has power. So let's just hold off a couple seconds until that's on. Then after that's on, we can turn off the aircraft, and this flight is over. Powering on. I don't see like the heat coming off of it like how the engines, and typically you will see that. Sorry, it does take a couple seconds. Let's see if I can just switch right to the ground power. No. Okay, I think we're probably on APU. I'll turn off my engines now. Engines are off. Now it's time for the seatbelt sign to come off. Well, that was accurate. Okay, so I expected, Simbrief told me that this flight would take an hour and 3 minutes, and it took an hour and 3 minutes and 4 seconds. So that's really good. Okay, we're on the ground now. Let's get those seatbelt signs off, and then all of our ground equipment connected. Let's make sure things are coming. Things do seem like they are. Why isn't... I don't think that my, bridge is coming. Maybe it is. I don't know. I think that these things are really, I don't know. It's cool though that they have, it's cool that they actually have them connect to the airplane in this flight. Sam, it's something that I don't really enjoy about X-Plane. Okay, anyway, let's turn the airplane off, and then that's it. I think just because I don't typically do this, I think I'm going to turn the airplane just completely off. So I actually have turned even the batteries off. Well, the airplane should be completely turned off, but it's not. I don't know. I don't really have. There's really anything we can do about that. Well, anyway, oh yeah, okay, now. No, it's not really. It's turning off. Well, that's all I have. I thank you so much for joining me today. We hope to see you again here at Pit Plains. Thank you and happy flying.
I'm gonna ride the Underwater world, I'm gonna sing and I'm gonna sing. Underwater world, I'm gonna sing down under the water.